In this video, we will look at the common problems you may encounter when teaching Rescue Exercise 6, Surfacing an Unresponsive Diver. Maintaining close contact with your divers and the line will allow you to effectively identify and solve common problems, while safely supervising the entire group. The first problem you are likely to encounter is the student forgetting to assess the scene. Stop your student immediately and remind them of the correct technique, which is to assess the scene, ensuring a safe approach. Instruct them to restart the skill from the beginning. For all the following problems, if you stop and correct them in a timely manner, your student can continue from that corrected step. Some students might forget to check for the diver's responsiveness. Stop your student and remind them of the correct technique, which is to confirm the diver is unresponsive before proceeding. Remind them this can be done by waving in front of the diver's face, gently tapping their mask, or squeezing their shoulder. Instruct the student to continue. For this next problem, your student might forget to open the diver's airway. To quickly identify or prevent this problem, look at your student's right hand and ensure proper positioning. Stop your student and remind them of the correct technique. You can remind them of the correct technique by showing the hand positioning on yourself. Your student might attempt to swim up with the unresponsive diver without adding air into the BCD. Stop your student and remind them they must add a small amount of air into the BCD to ascend properly. However, another problem could be the student adding too much air into the BCD. Be ready to prevent this problem by using the assistance dump valve to stop an uncontrolled ascent. Stop your student and remind them to add only small amount of air in the BCD, controlling the ascent rate. As the divers get into an upward position, ready to ascend, reposition yourself in between the divers and the control line, ready to make contact with either diver to stop the ascent if required. During the ascent, your student might forget to vent air or add more air into the BCD. Stop your student immediately and remind them to vent expanding air to remain in control of the ascent. Once complete, provide your student with positive reinforcement and additional communication of the proper technique. You can then finish with one more positive reinforcement.